Hey, 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 it's me, Jeff, at Travel with the Boomers. How are you all doing? It has been a very long minute, and I've got a lot of exciting things to share. What we've been doing, what we're going to do. We are planning for our next adventure into the Philippines. I want to give you a quick update on my dual citizenship status. Well, before I even begin, I just want to wish today's Sunday, and I would love to wish all you mothers a very, very happy Mother's Day, Nanai's Day. I just got back from seeing my mom. At any rate, oh, here goes my poochers. Here goes my boomer poochers. This is, if you don't know, this is Calvin, the 15-year-old Maltese-poo. And this is Dre Dog, the local Dre Dog. He is the 11-year-old Boston Terrier. But a lot of stuff's been going on. Where do I begin? I've been really, truly busy doing UGC work. And if you don't know what that is, it is user-generated content. So basically, I am creating product videos and services, and I've just been actually having a fantastic time. I'm getting paid for it. You know, I've been creating videos for God knows how long, just for fun, as a hobby. And right now, I don't even know that there is such a thing. And more importantly, what I discovered is that baby boomers and Gen X are in high demand. That is correct, in high demand. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Right now, I'm going to be doing a lot of travel products, hotels, services, gear, and so forth. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be kind of cool, because not too far away from retirement, and that's going to be something that I will enjoy doing because I'm always on the go. As you probably know, those that know me, I got to keep on moving. I just can't sit idle. And then plus, you also know that I have a recruiting consulting business. It was doing fine a few years ago, but it's been kind of a challenge, with the economy, with the most of the jobs being put on hold. But I'm starting to see a light. I'm starting to see some activity. So I'm excited about that. And the cool thing about that is it basically allows me. All I need is an internet, a phone, and I'm good to go. So I've been trying to stabilize that. The dual citizenship, it's been kind of a challenge. I thought during my last upload, I thought it was going to be more of a simple process. So basically, high level, all I needed to do was provide my proof of birth here in the United States. But I ran into some hiccups, some complications, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go that route. The good news, though, is that I am able to go another route, and I spoke to my mom about that. So I don't want to really get into that right now because what I want to do, as I still am, I want to be able to provide a step-by-step, SOP, something that is easy for those that are interested, curious, or that want to, become a dual citizen of the Philippines. So that's going to be coming out soon. I'm actually in production right now. I'm working on the video series, and I think you are going to find some value in that. So stay tuned for that. The Philippines. Oh my God. You know what? I got to admit, I really, truly miss the Philippines. We were supposed to be there. We literally were supposed to fly out there January, February timeframe, but, life got in the way. Then during the time, I believe the war began, and we did not feel comfortable flying out there. And, right now, things are kind of, somewhat okay. We just decided that we want to go ahead and push our Philippines trip to the Burr month. One of the things that Evelyn and I really enjoyed was the holidays in the Philippines. I mean, talk about the spirit, we just love the vibe. And, we actually decided that we are going to go November, December timeframe. I know that Evelyn is taking care of all of that. In this trip, this series, we're probably not going to do island hopping, if we do it, it'll be just kind of impromptu. But for the most part, we're going to just explore Luzon, so basically certain parts of Manila, um, Cavite, and Batangas, so we want to do that. But I do personally, I do want to go to Siargao because we still have that makeup trip. So we may do that on a whim. And then the other thing is that I believe I might have told you in one of the other episodes, is that I found out that I've got a quarter of the Sai in me. I knew I had something in me. My Lolo grandfather, just to remind you, he is actually from Leyte. Yeah, from Leyte. So I forget where in Leyte, Tacloban. I'm not really quite sure, but I am doing some research. I'm going to do some of those DNA. I don't know if I'm going to run with what is that? What is that? Oh God, it slips in my mind right now. One of those DNA testing machines. So I'm going to do that this week. Ancestry. And I know there was another one of our favorite YouTubers, Drew Brinsky. He used one platform, and I'm just kind of deciding which one. But I'm going to utilize that, and depending on the results, will determine my pivot and impromptu visit. But more to come on that. I'm excited, about that. So yeah, that's what's been kind of going on. Life gets in the way. We're just going with the flow, rolling with the flow. One of the other things that we will be doing as well is I know that we are. I'm going to have another series where it's Travel Life with the Boomers, because as we are aging, as we are, just a few years from retirement, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. And I want to be able to share, those things with you all, which, when we are not traveling. And just to kind of give you some highlights, for example, preparing for travel, eating healthy for travel, what are working on your sleep pattern, because, I got to tell you, you can be sleep deprived, right? Working on adrenaline. But as we age, that's kind of not healthy, and one of the things that you do not want to get is you don't want to get sick. You don't want to get sick when you're traveling. And in my last visit, oh my God, I got sick. I think I got botulism. I ate some bad, what is this thing? Vienna sausage. It might have been sitting in the heat for so long, and I swear my stomach was so bad. I thought that was a goner. I mean, I was so much in pain. But those are some of the things. I was a little, I want to say ignorant because I was not careful. But these are some of the travel life with the boomers that we're going to be doing, and we want to be able to share, some raw vlogs with you all. When we are out there in the Philippines, just kind of gallivanting. I want to spend some time with family. My couple of my last visits, I spent time on my dad's side, the De La Yola side, which I still want to do. I want to hang out with Coco, Wei, Eloisa, and Don and the kids. Hopefully, we'll be able to hang out because we want to thank you for your hospitality. But I have cousins from my mom's side, the Menyosa side, the Macareeg side. I know that Randy, we've been kind of going back and forth. Through my sister, I learned more of my other cousins that I want to try to hopefully connect with. So, spend a little more time with family, as well as exploring, and the food. I want to try the food. I want to try, but as I'm getting older, I just realized that my stomach, I got to watch out for the foods. I can't be eating certain street foods, and I definitely got to watch out for my gout. So I got to make sure that I do not have an attack when I'm there. But I know that I can eat certain good foods when I'm out there. So these are some of the things that we're going to be doing. I just want to, just kind of jump back on and kind of give you that update. And yeah, I just hope that you all do. This is my Dre boy. I hope you all are doing okay. Thank you once again for your support. You're going to be, now that we're closer to our trip, I know that I've been incognito, not uploading like I should be. I will be doing so more so, as well as on my YouTube shorts. And if you want to do, follow me on my social channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikToks. I'm very active there in terms of my daily stuff, and I'm going to try to be a little more better uploading as we approach and get closer going back to the motherland, because I got to tell you, I'm excited, especially the burn months. Oh my God, I'm looking at, I don't have my lighting and it looks like I'm red, I guess because I'm wearing this red shirt. But at any rate, I want to thank you so much, for your support, for being there, for following my journey. It's going to be basically our journey as us boomers. We're just going to go ahead and, continue to live life, love. Oh, another thing that I'm just discovering. I did not realize that the Philippines has a big salsa, bachata community. Oh, and hustle, Latin hustle, disco hustle. I used to disco dance, hustle when I was a kid. I used to salsa dance. I love salsa dancing, and I had no idea that there was a salsa scene. I believe in Makati, Okada, the hotel. There's a spot in Tagaytay. I've been actually following a lot of these groups. And I got to tell you, I was talking to Evelyn. I want to get my salsa groove on because, it's been time. I love to dance. Those that know me love to I love to dance. And and I also want to, so those are some of the things that we're going to be doing. So there we go. I know I'm chitter chatting. I got to go ahead and walk my boys. They're getting ready for their last walk of the day. This is Dre Dog. There are some that ask, how did I name him Dre? Well, Dre Dog, I named him because, number one, I'm a Golden State Warriors fan, and Draymond Green is one of my favorite players, and then Dr. Dre. So right over here, we got Dre Dog over here. So that's how I name this local Boston Terrier. So with that being said, I want to thank you once again. Peace and love, and I will see you on the next vlog.